when the lights go out in Granite City and the citizens fall under a great crime wave. They're looking for hope, just a good Samaritan in the form of Sylvester Stallone, who, by the way, is 76 years old. Samaritan is an Amazon original from MGM Studios and comes to us from the director of Son of a Gun and Overlord. Oh boy. Well, maybe the writer's better. Braggy F. Shute, who did Season of the Witch and Escape Room. Okay, well, at least Sylvester Stallone is in this as Joe Smith. And it's a good thing subtitles exist, because good fucking God, I haven't been able to understand Sylvester Stallone in the last 20 fucking years. But nevertheless, he is working in Granite City. He's a garbage man, and the garbage man can because he mixes it with love, and no, that doesn't really work like Willy Wonka, because garbage doesn't taste good. Believe me, I'm not saying I've tried, but I've heard. Nevertheless, he's just trying to make his way, work his job in the city. But Granite City needs a hero. They need a hero before the end of the night, because they've got to be strong, they've got to be tough, and they've got to be lighter than light. Well, those aren't the lyrics, but nevertheless, they need a hero. And Sam, who is played by Javon Walton, he not only lost his dad, not only has a hardworking mother, and not only is being torn between, peer groups, torn between two peer groups, he also made the pants too long. Yes, I'm going to find a way, anytime a character is named Sam, man, woman, animal, vegetable, mineral, I don't care. If there is a character named Sam in a movie, I'm going to shoehorn that reference in, because somebody is going to get it one of these days. But nevertheless, Sam loves this superhero Samaritan, and he fought his brother Nemesis. They were two boys that were super, super powerful, lost their parents in a fire, because apparently they're Kane and the Undertaker. If you get it, you get it. Non-wrestling fans have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. And 25 years ago, Nemesis died and Samaritan disappeared. But Sam thinks that Joe Smith is Samaritan because he's super strong, super tough, and also because he's the only person that is a name actor in the goddamn city. Everybody else, while they've been in other stuff, aren't. It's like, oh, it's Sylvester Stallone, who really facially looks like he hasn't smiled in about 25 fucking years. And while Sylvester Stallone has been good in some movies, he basically sleepwalking through this goddamn thing. So yeah, it's Unbreakable, but with Rocky. Adrian! Sylvester Stallone at his best is actually a pretty good actor. Copland he was pretty good in, and he's been good in some stuff, but he's never been seen as a tremendous fucking actor. We're like, holy shit, my God, Stallone's just fucking great. Yeah, he was great in the Rocky movies, at least first couple, and he was good when he was the older boxing coach in Creed. But Stallone has never been known for his acting chops. At his best, we can enjoy him. At his worst, he is kind of a D-list action hero. And I'm sorry for any Sylvester Stallone fans that are out there, but look at some of his movies. Outside of Rambo, some of his action movies are not really all that good. They aren't. And you kind of laugh when he tries to be dramatic, like Cliffhanger. So anyway, as somebody that is like a mild Stallone fan appreciating his fine work and his good work, I went into this movie with not a lot of expectations, because basically, this movie's shit. This movie is fucking goddamn dog shit. You can see why Amazon decided to get this on their streaming service, because had this been released in theaters, it would have fucking died. This is a 76-year-old Sylvester Stallone trying to do stunt work and trying to be a tough guy. And look, he looks incredible for a guy in his later 70s, but come on, there are some parts that are just unfucking believable here. Yes, it's a superhero movie, a story about standing up for yourself, and Sam not making the pants too goddamn long. What the hell's wrong with you, Sam? God damn it, Sam. Learn how to be a better, wardrobe artist, but nevertheless, or a seamstress, or whatever it is. Just learn how to make clothes better. Stop making the pants too goddamn long. Basically, what ends up happening is Sam and Joe form a bond. Sam has a friend that is in, maybe 2 fucking scenes. He gets involved in a bit of a small crime wave, and Joe has to basically save him a few times, and then they have to figure out, how they can come together right now and stop Nemesis, because Nemesis has come back in the form of Cyrus, played by Pilio Azabak. I'm not even sure I got that right. He kind of looks like if Michael Shannon and Joshua Jackson had an afterbirth baby. That's mean, because I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he was also an overlord, and fuck Overlord. I hated Overlord. I hated it a lot more, and the more I thought about it, I should have been a lot harsher about that movie, because I had really good ideas, and that's about it. One bright spot. Sophia Tatum, my goodness. She looks like Mila Jovovich. That's always a good thing. And the thing about this is it's basically like, Unbreakable stretched out, like the superhero aspect of Unbreakable. And sorry if you haven't seen Unbreakable, it's been out since 2000, so there you go. That's a bit of a spoiler right there, but it's like that, but just stretched out. And Unbreakable was actually good because I was back when M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, Chang 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 Shabab. Remember when that guy made good movies? Well, that was a long time ago. Chang Chang Shabab. Anyway, enough of that. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong actually used to make some good goddamn movies. Unbreakable was one of them. This is like if Unbreakable was directed by a sea cucumber. I'm not sure if Julius Avery actually has any talent. He definitely understands how to basically make stupid action, and when you get the guy that wrote Season of the Witch and Escape Room, you're not exactly expecting crisp writing, and also late stage Stallone. Yeah, you're not really going to get all that much. It should have been Jalone, come on, Shamon. But the guy from Overlord, that's the only way I can say Pillow, I guess that's how I'll say it. He is just hamming it up like crazy. No characters are clearly defined. We get a little bit of flashback as to what happened with Nemesis and Samaritan, and then we get a twist that anybody that is shocked by that fucking twist has never been outside and touched grass, as the kids say, because they telegraphed the fucking goddamn twist and telegraphed every goddamn turn. It's not good. None of the characters are defined. None of the action is any good. The special effects look like shit. Yeah, they put some money into it, but I think most of the money went to Stallone, and enough money went to the caption people to decipher whatever fucking language Stallone speaks these days. It's not good. It's not good at all. I was actually laughing my ass off at most of it, and not in, oh, this is hilarious. More like, they actually thought this was a good idea to put this shit on film. No, it really wasn't fucking good at all. Oh, God. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't effective. It wasn't a good story. It was barely a story. It was barely a concept. And by the time we reached the end, we're like, wow, okay, cool. I'm glad I spent 95 fucking minutes watching that. It's on Amazon, so if you do have Amazon Prime, you'll be able to watch it. I mean, there are worse movies out there, at least in the past number of years, but this is up there with the worst movies of the year because it just was painful, it was excruciating, and it wasn't breezy or entertaining. And again, laughing at Stallone, a guy that in phenomenal shape, but in his late goddamn 70s, mid to late 70s, trying to still be an action star, it's not good. You're only smoking mirrors for so goddamn long. Whoa, you're only smoking mirrors tonight. Stunt work's terrible. None of this is really goddamn good. The action scenes are fucking dog shit. The pillow guy, Pillow, he's basically hamming it up, but not even in a good way. I couldn't help but see Michael Shannon from Bug in this, and every time I think of Bug, I want to basically claw my goddamn eyes out. It was frustrating because this movie was lazy. It was just basically put out there to make content, and sometimes you just need a movie that's entertaining. This movie fucking wasn't. Wasn't entertaining at all. And that's basically what it comes down to. So I am going to get into spoilers here, but again, it's on Amazon. If you got Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free. You'll still want your money back. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, and spoilers. Okay, so the whole thing is Stallone is Samaritan, and Nemesis died. Turns out Samaritan died, and Stallone is Nemesis. There you go. That's the twist. Also, he has to eat ice cream and cool down every time he fights people and gets angry, or his heart's going to explode and overheat. Why? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, that's basically it. He's Nemesis. Which, again, is a goddamn twist that anybody could have fucking seen coming 50 miles away. And also, apparently, somebody got inspiration from Robot Holocaust because the words power station were thrown around a lot because that's what Cyrus and his crew wanted to do, is use these electronic bombs, electro bombs, to knock out the power to the power station. Granite City is not Gotham City. And this movie should have been locked up in whatever version of Arkham Granite City has. Yeah, it gets an F. This gets an F. There's really nothing to this. That's pretty much the spoilers right there. I mean, yeah, there's some heart-to-heart stuff between Stallone and Sam, because Stallone's upset that Sam made the pants too long, or maybe that's just me making that joke and driving that bit into the goddamn ground, but there you go. Those are your spoilers. There's nothing to this movie. It's a goddamn bullshit superhero story, and it's not any good. Anyway, agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rickland. I'll see you soon.